baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Nicaragua going up against Cairo. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Yu Darvish.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Springer going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Byron Buxton. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Late with the swing there. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gonna count 1-2.
Ball 1.
Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and that is that. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Very high with that one. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Chris, every time we visit Cairo, I wonder how they were able to build a baseball stadium that features a view of the pyramids.
Well, it was an old brick building before they built the stadium, but they managed to keep the original brick wall in the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So digging in, Bobby Grich. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Juan Soto. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1, no strikes.
And that's a little high.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. here in Egypt. And here's the catcher, number 18. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That's strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, get the barrel to it.
And George makes the grab. And there's one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the slider just misses.
Oh, Boog, a home run here would certainly change things. Maybe bounce one off a hot air balloon or send one to the excavation site and center.
That's outside. Ball 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A solo shot. It's 1-0. New arm out of the bullpen, Andrew Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And that one missing low. That one ripped left field. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. High fly ball out towards left center. Duran. And makes the grab. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. David Ortiz
the first baseman,
now at the plate.
34, David Ortiz.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Foul ball there. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And that one is inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Yandy Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air to left center, Schwarber sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 outs, bases empty. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Darren O'Day.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Key Brian Hayes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Way high with that one.
No strike.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and that's out number 1 on a tough play.
Number 2.
Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some convincing to go pro.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Byron Buxton digs in now.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Kyle Schwarber. That one back. Springer there makes the catch. Back here at Farrows Field, bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a foul ball. And before the pitch, he steps off.
Now pitching.
Inside corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. There's the strike. 95 of that one. On the ground. Chisholm. That takes care of Springer. So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. He swings and fouls one off. They're down to their final strike. This could end it.
2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. On to first. Ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.